The CBC's Aarti poll has the latest now from Washington. So, Aarti, this controversy has been picking up momentum in recent days. Bring us up to speed on why Acosta quit.
Sure, Andrew. So the departure of Trump's Secretary of Labor comes just 2 days after Alex Acosta fielded questions from reporters at a news conference regarding his role in that investigation of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, Epstein was arrested last weekend on new sex trafficking charges. In that news conference that he held on Wednesday, Acosta defended his actions in 2008. During that year, Acosta was the U.S. attorney in Miami when he oversaw a non-prosecution agreement with Epstein. It resulted in the multimillionaire avoiding federal charges and serving 13 months in jail after years of abusing young women and girls. Now, Acosta, as we mentioned, oversaw that 2008 decision, which was called a secret deal because it wasn't shared with the victims, as a judge in fact ruled it should have been. So now the outgoing Labour Secretary says he felt he had to step aside because his role in that case had become a distraction. Here's what he had to say.
I called the president this morning. I told him that I thought the right thing was to step aside. Cabinet positions are temporary trusts. It would be selfish for me to stay in this position and continue talking about a case that's 12 years old rather than about the amazing economy we have right now.
So now reports suggest Trump had actually urged Acosta to hold that news conference on Wednesday to address all of the questions and the criticism of his handling of the Epstein case. There had also been numerous calls by Democratic lawmakers for Acosta to resign, Andrew.
So Trump says Acosta was not pushed out. So how are they framing this resignation? Because it sure feels as though he was.
Well, you're right, because according to the president, this was entirely Acosta's decision. He repeatedly said that on the White House lawn this morning to the press that Acosta didn't need to leave, and he also praised the outgoing Labour Secretary. Let's take a quick listen to the U.S. president.
He's a tremendous talent. He's a Hispanic man. He went to Harvard, a great student. And in so many ways, I just hate what he's saying now because we're going to miss him. But please, Alex.
Thank you, Mr.
Despite the way that it has been framed, that said, we know that Trump is among the several high-profile men who have been linked to Epstein. And Trump says he stopped talking to Epstein more than a decade ago and that he's, in Trump's words, not a fan of Epstein. That is, in fact, what the U.S. president said there to press on the White House lawn this morning. Now, either way, having Acosta around within Trump's cabinet continued to sort of link Trump to Epstein. So it is possible that Trump wanted that connection to be entirely cut off. On another note, so far, just to tally it up, more than 50 members of Trump's administration have either been fired or quit during the president's first term. And we know also that the incoming Secretary of Labor will be the Deputy Labor Secretary, Pat Pizzella, and he will take over in about 7 days, Andrew.
Aarti, thank you. The CBC's Aarti poll live in Washington.